It took longer than expected.
I'm back.
So we're all like sitting there, waiting. God damn it.
I missed my moment.
Oh, greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. I was going like this, waiting for it to go live, and then I just
sat there for like 30 seconds.
It was so long. It's ridiculous.
I have vowed, going back and looking at the past 2 years worth of videos, 2015 was apparently the year of me trying to start the stream with a mega belch being the first thing to have happened in the stream. This will be the year. That will happen sometime this year, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome.
He lied through his teeth.
So how's everybody doing?
I'm just spiffy.
So that's how everybody's doing.
Apparently we're very gassy.
How do you think I feel? My name's Poopy Pants.
No, it's P-Oopy Pants. Get it right.
P-Oopy Pants. DJ extraordinaire. What was I going to say?
Come on.
Holy Christ.
Oh, yeah. JL wanted to know, Skinslip, have you seen Star Wars yet?
No.
God damn it.
I know.
Alright. Nobody talk about Star Wars yet. Even though we've been talking about Star Wars anyway.
Yeah, but you're talking in vagaries is fine. You know that.
True, yes.
Talking in stuff that's been in the trailers is fine. I've seen the major trailer, and I know the one major spoiler, but I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We'll put it this way: my parents went to Walmart, or not Walmart. They went to town for like scout meeting, and they were getting stuff from Home Depot for like shelves for the room in here, and a end table that will be built tomorrow probably, and the road wasn't even plowed. My dad white knuckled it an hour to the next town over. Yeah, like so I can't. So
Crazy.
Driving 2 hours on that would be insane.
Yeah.
So it can't happen. It's just unfortunate, you know.
Yeah.
Another week or two.
So
I didn't want to wait this long.
we had a stupid number of celebrity deaths this week.
My God.
All of which hit everybody hard.
The
We had
two biggest.
David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't believe it. Didn't think he would ever die, but
He's immortal,
there it
man.
is.
What the
He
hell?
is one with Major Tom now.
He didn't die. He went home.
That's right.
Yes.
He went home.
I am
Ziggy
thoroughly
Stardust.
standing by the Men in Black reference.
Yes, Ziggy Stardust has returned to the stars. And then, of course, we also had Alan Rickman, who passed away.
Oh man! And wasn't even the big one for me. The big one for me was Lemmy.
And Lemmy.
Another one I never thought would die. I thought he'd be the first with a cyborg heart, you know?
And I think just today we found out Dan Haggerty, Grizzly Adams, died as well. So,
My beard mentor died.
and all four of them from cancer. So I'd just like to say a big fuck you, cancer, and fuck you, all the pharmaceutical companies, slowing down the finding of cures. Yeah.
I should add, there's actually 2 more from cancer this week.
Oh, great.
I know there's obviously not, huge amount of fans here in the room or anything like that, but I will put this out there anyways. Celine Dion's husband and longtime manager died this week.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Remain Angelo, yeah. And so they just got into the planning stages of the funeral for that, and then it was announced this afternoon that Celine Dion's brother passed away of cancer as well.
Oh my God! That poor woman.
Actually,
You gotta feel really bad for
all of
losing
that.
her husband and one of her brothers in the same week.
Well, and I
Fucked,
should also mention for any Whovians watching, we also lost Robert Banks Stewart this week, just a couple days ago. He was the writer who brought us. He only wrote 2 Doctor Who stories. He was a writer. He wrote two stories from Tom Baker's era, specifically Terror of the Zygons and The Seeds of Doom, which just happened to be 2 of my all-time favorite stories. So, Yeah, so that.
And we lost the voice of Robin Hood.
I was literally just going to say that Brian Bedford died yesterday.
That's right, yeah.
And
like,
the mayor
wow.
from Ghostbusters. Don't
Yeah.
forget about that.
Oh yeah, character actor.
God, this is like turning into the end of the Oscars, where it's just like they list all the dead people.
Well, and the thing that gets me is we're only 2 weeks
It's going to be
into
this
the year,
week.
and we lost just a tidal wave of celebrities.
2016 is going to be a great year.
I mean,
Man.
last year we lost Christopher Lee, for fuck's sakes. I mean,
I
like,
know.
what? The
I
last
know.
few years, all the next few years are
Crazy.
going to be like, all your heroes are going to die in the next 5 years.
I was going to
Let's
say
be
the
honest.
next 5 or
George
6 years.
Romero, that fucker's dead. John Carpenter, that fucker's probably dead too.
Yeah.
Smokes like a chimney.
It's going to be what I like to call
It's
the
probably not
cleanup.
going to last.
I'm actually surprised John Carpenter's lasted as long as he has, to be
I
quite fair.
know.
Because he just keeps going.
Like I
I'm
said,
glad he
power
keeps
to him.
going. You know.
You know, this has been like the craziest I remember just for celebrity deaths, probably since 2009.
Yeah. No, it's
There was
been,
that 1 week in 2009 when we lost David Carradine, Farrah Fawcett, Michael Jackson, and then also Billy Mays, the
Oh, yeah.
OxyClean guy. That was all 1 week.
Billy Mays here.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
for fuck you, cancer.
Oh my god, seriously.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Billy Mays here. I'm going to present you the heaven's finest condo. We're like, all right, I'm in.
Oh yeah,
Sold. You
that,
already
that
told
strange
me.
guy mentions Trapper John from MASH died as well.
Oh yeah. Damn, this is
What's his
a fucked
face?
up week.
I can't remember his name.
That's crazy to
Mike
say,
Farrell.
you know,
Mike Farrell.
we say all these names of all these people that died of cancer, and at the very end we go, wow, that's a fucked up week. Like usually you'd hear about that and you go, wow, what a fucked up like last couple years.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
You know, this all
It's
happened
like-
in the past week.
like a week.
So I love that how we went into New Year's and I remember my Facebook was just full of 2016 is going to be a great year. Fuck 2015. We're into 2016. It's going to be awesome. And so far we've had pretty much all the great celebrities die, and the market is imploding.
Yes.
Oh god, yeah. The Chinese market like tanked this
You
week.
know, it's the end times. That's it. It's the apocalypse is upon us. I mean, they
but
say
we saw it first. He's like, I'm out.
they say that one of the first signs is that all the big celebrities, the false gods, will be the first to die, and that's one of the first signs. So that's it.
And also
Yeah,
now
nice.
all the markets are crashing around the world. So yeah, there's another false god. It'd be money.
Yeah. And it rained today, so you know, there you go. Clearly,
And my parents almost get T-boned. So clearly the end times are here, folks.
that
That's
Yeah,
almost
the
predicted.
only thing left is the crumb horn.
the evidence is
Oh
undeniable.
my god! I just realized if
The
Trump
crumb horn.
wins, Trump is the Antichrist, and Nostradamus predicted this.
Yeah. See, it's not going to be trumpets. It's going to be crumb horns. So beware
What
the
if-
seven crumb horns heralding the end of
Seven
times.
What if we're all
It's
here
like the only moment that has occurred
rooting
both
for
Obama
Bernie
and Bush also
Sanders?
haven't been predicted as the Antichrist coming to
He's
power.
the
So
Antichrist.
What if we are the 7 crumb horns?
No, that would most definitely be Trump. There's no question
He
he
is-
is the Antichrist.
It's in his name, Trump. Trump.
He- He's trumping goodness.
Oh my
yes.
god, when the trumpet blares! Oh my god! The final trumpet blares! Trump is the trumpet that's blaring!
The trumpet, yes.
Oh shit! We're
He was
fucked.
hiding in plain sight the whole time. How could we not see it?
Fuck! Oh, fuck everything!
welcome to Saturday Night Conspiracy Theories.
Bigfoot was in my yard last week, man, I'm telling you.
Oh my god. So
Welcome
should we
to the
do,
last ever Shadow InSaNiTy.
yeah, come on, guys. Yeah. So should we do pickups?
Yes,
By the way,
please.
Get that out of the way. I have. Let me see here.
7 items.
Just gonna quickly count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 items.
I have 1 physical and 1 digital.
Awesome. Well, I have some digital items too.
I have
I
5.
don't bother with those.
I also have 5.
Holy crap. Cass? You got 1 at least?
Yeah, the house I'm in.
Okay, there you go.
There you
You
go.
want to give us
Nice,
a tour?
that's the
Gas
best
is
one.
done.
Is that right there?
So yeah, I'm in my new place.
Yay.
You have a laptop. Can you not walk us around?
As
Give
soon
us
as
the
you start
contact
walking,
The connection's not great, so I don't know
Oh.
how well it's going to show.
Gotcha.
he's probably got dead zones in his apartment. So.
Fair.
Yeah.
My landlord did say he could move the router closer to my end, and he's probably going to do that this week. So
Cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
it's
Get a
a
little
really
more.
good connection. It's Rogers with unlimited bandwidth, so it's at least 100 down.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I'm in a room full of geeks.
whole room goes, nice.
No, it'd be great if right after you said that, it's a great connection, at least 100 down, and then hello.
Or it just goes, it's a great connection, at least 100 down.
Black County items.
Handy blue screen.
But yeah, no, it's just an open space. And actually, the nice thing too, once my connection improves, is the kitchen is right behind me.
Yes.
So now you'll be able to see my kitchen disasters instead of just hearing them all.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need to maybe set up over in the kitchen again.
Oh my God, is it that many quack days to count that long?
Awesome.
No, I was just watching.
Over there.
I got about 10 or.
Okay, so you'll be okay. You're at the end of it. Okay.
Holy crap!
Anyways, that's me.
Zach is next because he has 2 items.
Okay. Ready?
By the way, I see some inklings of it's just Star Wars Force Awakens is just a New Hope remake again in the chat. There's been a few people commenting on the video of our chat, so the past couple weeks saying that, and we have responded to those. Okay, one thing about that, if you're going to leave a comment on the chat, read the fucking replies, for fuck's sake. Right. Seriously, like, if you ask a question, read our replies. Right. Instead of asking the same fucking question the next week, assuming that we never replied, and asking it even angrierly than the last time because you didn't bother to read the fucking replies. Learn to use YouTube.
Pretty
Okay,
please. We're asking very nicely, please, for fuck's sakes!
Well, it's particularly annoying when you get the same questions over and over again, and we've already answered them. We've answered those questions. Go read the reply from 3 fucking weeks ago.
Guys, go 3 weeks back. You'll see a fucking wall of text from Styled Man. I write books and all my responses. And
yes, as do I.
And InSaNiTy, I'd like to write books also, but not as lengthy.
Yes.
I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I write long replies often. So.
Star Wars Into Darkness says 2016 word of the year. Angrierly.
I love that name, by the way.
Star Wars Into Darkness. It's very nice indeed. One thing I should mention, bit of Blu-ray release news that came out, I think, just today. Star Trek 50th anniversary. Oh boy, man, is Paramount ever going all out this time? We're getting yet another re-release of the god-awful shit-fest transfers that they've been re-releasing and repackaging endlessly since 2009 again. This time in a special 50th anniversary package with less extras than the previous releases. So not only do we have the same god-awful shitfest DNR Wax Museum bullshit transfers that we've had since 2009, but we're getting less content than we've had before. What the fucking fuck, Paramount? Seriously, it's the 50th goddamn anniversary. Pull the cork out, remaster the fucking movies, and do them properly.
With budget right minimalist covers.
Oh yes, and it's like white minimalist covers to save on ink. I mean, they did such a beautiful job on all the TV shows, all of them. They fucking pulled all the elements for Next Generation out of the vault and reconstructed all 170 episodes, or however many, 178 episodes.
Something like that.
They can't do 10 fucking movies? Really?
I mean, it's even cheaper than 170 episodes.
Well, yeah, and way less that they have to do. They just got to retransfer the fucking film and clean it up.
That's the problem, though. They're not the same company. It's
really not.
It's Paramount TV and Paramount Movie, and they don't communicate. They don't have the same
Oh,
people working
Captain,
there.
my Captain!
That's how these companies work. They're so big that each one has like these giant groups of people running them, and they don't communicate.
And
they're too big.
And you would think with that deal that they had with Warner Brothers that Warner Brothers might want to chip in a couple bucks to help redo it.
I just don't get the reluctance
on Warner Brothers.
I just really don't get their complete reluctance to do that. They just keep. I mean, they've repackaged those same god awful transfers like what 3-4 times now. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, it's the 50th anniversary. Apparently, that means nothing. Fuck it.
Yep.
Star
it means
Trek.
capitalize on fans
People
or
buy it
stupid
anyway.
people.
Who cares?
If you buy those, you are stupid. Just go to
Yeah,
the secondary
do not-
market and get the collection with the admirals and the all the bonus features.
Yeah.
It's at least buy the good set. That's all I'm saying. Don't buy these new ones. The covers are fucking awful.
Yeah.
There's about this much ink on the whole thing.
Well, actually, no. Don't buy any of the Blu-rays that are out because
If you're
they're
gonna
horrible.
buy them, though, go buy the ones with the special features. Is what I'm saying.
Well, with this, buy it. Well, yeah, I guess for the special features, but
If-
Buy it used.
buy it used if possible.
and used. Yeah, don't get Paramount.
Well,
Worth
the only way I would consider giving money for any of those is the fucking special steelbook they had for Wrath of Khan, which
Yeah.
was a beautiful. It had beautiful artwork, right?
Well, and
It's a
Wrath of
super-
Khan is the only one that has had a new transfer. And the only reason they did that was because the film elements were deteriorating worse than the others, apparently. So they did it before it was too late.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, everybody.
And it's not the extended version of Wrath of Khan either that we got on the 2-disc DVD set a while ago. It's just the theatrical cut. Now, granted, the extended version is all of a minute difference, but still, it'd be nice to have the option. You know, it's
Right.
1 minute.
Fucking
It's
option.
1 minute of footage. Surely you can retransfer that minute without
like-
breaking the bank too
It's
much.
like 7 cuts. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it's all. And I'm sure there's a crazy fan that can give you the exact time codes.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
exactly.
This exact time code. This is where the new footage is.
exactly
thank you,
how
Matt.
many
I
frames
love
it
you.
is. Yes.
Hey, Ryan, do you want a junior mint?
I'm just so sick of the big
I actually
companies
just had some.
screwing over their core fan base like that. And,
So-
and just film fans in general. I mean, let's face it, the Star Trek movies aren't exactly not notable. You know, I mean,
Especially that second one.
oh, fuck it.
They're
Fuck yeah,
classic. It's like it's revered above all others. So.
yeah, right,
Well,
and
that's
rightly
it.
so. It's a great movie. Anyway, pickups.
Justin said something, but we talked at the same time. And I couldn't hear what he said.
Justin.
I thought for a second you said Star Wars, and I was like,
Oh.
did you say Star Trek or Star Wars there at the end?
Sorry, I meant Star Trek, regardless of what I said. So.
Yeah.
I posted about it with some rage on the Facebook fan page, and I said, yeah, don't buy these Blu-rays. These are not the Blu-rays you're looking for. Yes, I just used a Star Wars quote for something Star Trek. Bite me. If Paramount doesn't care, why should I?
Okay, so quickly before we go to Zach's pickups, Ryan, how many pickups do you have?
I'm actually just gonna talk about 3, so I just have 3.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
you're after Zach. Then. Zach's next.
Yeah.
I think you have your autofocus on there, Ryan. I notice it's spazzing a little bit.
Yeah, I need to fix that. We can't do that here on SNI.
No.
We can't. God, I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of the autofocus
Fucking
bullshit.
autofocus.
Can Zach do his pickups yet? Jesus Christ, guys.
Pickups.
Okay. I got this book.
Oh, hold on. Zach is doing. Okay, there we go. Patton also. Oh, Patton also.
Everyone
got-
gets that book, by the way.
Yep. And then just not even 2 or 3 hours ago, picked up the Grand Theft Auto trilogy on PSN for $18.
Nice.
Nice.
That's it.
Excellent.
What was that?
You got the Grand Theft Auto trilogy on.
Oh,
on
nice.
PSN.
Oh, on PSN. Yeah, I remember you asking. about that.
Open your ears.
Is that a good deal? Yes, I believe it is. Now, was this which
For
trilogy
PSN,
was
yeah.
that?
GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
Nice. So that's like $6 a game. That's
Yep.
a lot of hours of gameplay for $6 each.
It's a lot of chaos and mayhem you can cause.
Yeah, I bought all those on PSN when they were on sale a while ago as well.
I have them on my computer.
Man, Zach is quick compared to everybody else, myself included.
Well,
It's
we
very-
got like 20 people on tonight, so we have to be quick.
Ryan's
That's
next.
true, isn't it? All right, go Ryan.
I got a question. Is A&W Root Beer sponsoring this program?
I don't know, but they should, because A&W Root Beer is awesome.
Every time Stout talks, half the screen is A&W.
10
Hey,
brought to
tasty
you by-
The
calories.
greatest root beer ever.
It's like Return of the Killer Tomatoes right now.
Yeah.
Or that scene in Wayne's World.
Holding up the Pizza Hut box.
Yeah. Drinking the Pepsi or whatever. And
It's just like out of nowhere, he just goes.
Earlier it was Junior Mints. Hey, would you like a Junior Mint? Popeyes is delicious.
Equate. Wow.
Oh Jesus.
All right. Well,
Name brands cost too much.
the first thing I picked up was this bottle of Vaseline.
Nice.
Wrong show.
Multi-purpose.
Never mind.
Well then.
I just go for the bulk jar of anal lube and
5
Family
gallon drum of
size.
lube from Amazon.
the fact they call it family size is a little disturbing.
The aristocrats.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. The 3 things that I was going to talk about that I got are things that I posted on social media, so I'm sure everybody's seen it. That's in this group, but
What's social media?
yeah,
Staying in a room, yelling your name, hoping someone notices you.
yes, exactly.
Where's the pictures of my cat? I got pictures of my cat here.
Those are the only posts I post that actually get traction. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there you go.
The first thing I got, I ordered it with some leftover Christmas gift card money, and The Killing Fields on Blu-ray, the digibook.
Nice.
Cool.
We'll need to see that.
Amazing film, and I was really hoping that this was going to be like loaded with special features, but other than the fact that it has, the normal booklet as digibooks do, the only special feature is a theatrical trailer.
What? So no, that's not a special feature. That's a requirement.
That's
yeah,
bullshit.
so it's wait.
Didn't that movie like win a shit ton of awards?
It won
Academy
3
awards.
Yeah, it won 3 Oscars, and the thing is that oh, you said, wait, well, dang it, I'm having a brain fart on here. Oh, now I guess if you're talking DVD lingo, it also includes an interactive menu.
Oh.
Subtitles too?
And
So-
chapter? Does it have chapter selection?
It just doesn't have, I was hoping.
It's Warner Brothers, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, so it just jumps right into the movie.
and but the book's really good in it. But I was hoping there was gonna be some maybe some historical documentary for the context of the movie and
Yeah,
about
that'd be
the-
so
that takes
easy.
effort.
No, yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, it takes
Well,
effort.
Well, and it's based on a true story, is it not?
Yeah, I mean. It's
So how
pretty-
about a documentary about the story behind the story, like with the
Exactly.
actual thing that happened?
Exactly.
That'd be cool.
Like Bonnie and Clyde DVD came with, but
Yeah.
it doesn't, I don't think.
I think instead they save the real story for in the booklet. But I mean, come on, how hard is it to throw something onto a Blu-ray?
You mean
If
you
already-
don't? You're at Warner Brothers. You don't have a documentary on this? I highly doubt that. Come on.
Yeah.
You've got one in
There'd
your
be
archives.
something in the archives.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
not get me started on Warner Brothers. Do not.
Well, if you're doing a release, your requirements are trailers, photo galleries, commentary. The easiest thing is you can do. Don't tell me, oh, we don't have money for commentary. Fuck you. Find someone who'll do it for free. There's a lot of us out there.
Oh, yeah. Fan commentary.
Oh no, you find someone who's like a fucking professor. I mean, shit.
Film
At least
critics.
someone who's knowledgeable, an author, a writer.
The Ultimate Matrix set. The Wachowskis are on none of the commentaries. Nobody actually involved in the making of the movie are in the commentaries, except for
Special
one
effects.
guy, Clarence Thomas, I think. What their faces? He was in one of them as.
The attorney.
But there was. Who the fuck is his name? It's a similar name to that. I can't
Yes,
remember now. But anyway.
I know, it's just funny.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. But anyway, they had 2 commentaries. One was a bunch of critics who hated the movie doing commentaries for all 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
And then they had a pair of philosophers, one of whom played one of the old men on the board of directors in fucking oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen the movie. The place where the humans really live,
Right.
Zion. Yes, he was one of them, and he's actually a philosopher. So he was him and another guy who both really liked the movies. So they were doing a commentary about the good side of it, and so it's pretty cool having that balance. But I mean. Commentaries featuring nobody who was involved in the production, and they were great commentaries. Do that shit.
Right. Or get someone who who loves the movie and knows everything about the fucking movie to do it. Like, there's
Yes.
tons of us out there who love movies like that.
The Transformers the movie DVD and Blu-ray release in the UK. They got Chris McFeely, who is like a huge Transformers fan, runs fan sites, and just is considered a go-to guy to find out about all things Transformers. They had him come on and do a commentary for it, just sharing his knowledge of Transformers and of the making of the movie and everything like that. Everything that he knew, just poured it all into that commentary. So pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just there's no excuse in this day and age. None.
No excuse.
None.
Well, of course there's an excuse. It's the I don't want to pay more than 20 cents to produce this excuse.
Yeah.
Well, there's no excuse. That's not an excuse. I'm sorry.
No, there is no
It's not
excuse.
a good excuse, but it's an excuse.
All right, the next thing.
There's a difference. Sorry.
Carrying
next thing-
on.
The next thing that I picked up was something I've really been looking forward to for a while because I've always been a fan of the movie, but it was in public domain. It looked like shit for so long, and I'm talking about Alfred Hitchcock's Jamaica Inn.
Yeah,
Oh,
Code
cool.
Collection, man. I've been meaning to pick that head
Yes.
up, actually.
And I've always loved it. People have always kind of shitted on this movie because of the quality. Like, you can never really get a good quality of it. And it looked like crap. You could barely hear some of the dialogues. It was such poor shape. Well, they restored it and have like a 4K scan or 4K restoration.
Question:
And yes,
Is that restored by the British Film Institute?
No, by the Cohen Film Collection, I think.
Oh,
yes.
cool.
Actually,
It might be like
Yeah.
from BFI.
yeah, BFI. I think BFI actually did do the restoration, but
I thought so. They've been restoring a lot of Hitchcock's classics from that era.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Cohen Collection releases a lot of these like more obscure like public domain films essentially that and restores them or gets
And,
licensed restoration.
And I put it in like I. That's what she said. Oh, anyways, except that'd be really weird if that's what she said. But anyways,
I put it in.
You were asleep and I put it in.
guided it
No,
for you?
not okay.
I can't find it. Can you help me?
but for so long I was like really, I could not wait to pick this up, and I picked it up finally, and I watched it, and it looks beautiful. You would never even known that this film was like in public domain for so many years. I mean, it just looks amazing.
It's obviously a different print than what we've probably seen in circulation.
Absolutely different parent.
Yeah, I mean, if you go on YouTube and just put the movie in on YouTube, you could see the print, and it's just, it's really only been, it's.
You probably have that one in a collection somewhere.
See, another one that kind of got that treatment over the years was the Alistair Sim version of A Christmas Carol.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which has been in the public domain forever. So there's a gajillion different prints out there. So I remember initially, I forget, it wasn't VCI, it was some other company. But one of these companies was basically determined to do some kind of restoration on it. So they got a hold of the 4 best quality prints they could find, and then took the best bits and pieces of each of those prints and made a new print from that, like a new digital print, assembled from all the best elements they could find, all the best clips and snippets, and then took that and cleaned it all up, and then that's what gave us the Emerald Edition DVD and Blu-ray a few years back. Now, on DVD it looked great. Blu-ray, it apparently the way in which they were able to clean it up so great for the DVD was to DNR the fuck out of it. So it doesn't look so good on the Blu-ray.
I'll keep my DVD right now now. Then.
Well, hold on. Then a few years later, VCI Entertainment came along and did a restoration from like an archival 35mm print that they found, and that's the Blu-ray you want to get. That one looks pristine. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
The next thing that I have, and the last thing I'll talk about, is also from the Cohen Film Collection, is 1924's The Thief of Baghdad.
That's in my wish list too.
Yeah,
That's
and
one I've
this,
been wanting to get in like a really good
Fairbanks.
restoration for forever.
and this, the restoration, and just everything about this movie in general, but the, the print that they have, the music, it's amazing. I would say it's just as good as like the Metropolis transfer, like
Wow.
that and the music and everything like that. I mean, yeah, I would say it was. I mean, just from my eyes. I mean, I'm not judging it with like special piece of equipment or anything like that, but I was actually really, really happy with how this turned out.
Hey.
So
Your eyes are special pieces of equipment.
My dental school.
that's what she said. No.
Speaking of which, hey Ryan, look at what's over there. Still, since I did the package opening video, look, it's right there.
Oh,
Still.
so you were able to add it to your certain.
That's it, right there.
You were able to expand a certain. In your collection.
Yes. My certain is slowly growing.
Oh god, I laughed so hard when I heard that.
That's the last time I send an email while I'm walking around at work.
I wanted to expand a certain.
Always proofread. Always.
Yes.
Always save drafts. Do something else. Come back, proofread. Go. Oh, shit.
But I tell you, didn't it make the video even that much more entertaining?
Well, absolutely, yes. Well, I remember when I sent the package to Travis Beerwagon a few years back, and I sent an accompanying note, and a couple typos had slipped in, and he like made a really big deal out of each one of them, and it's like, I hope you enjoy this special thing, form your collection. Form, like zooms in on the letter form. He's like, typo, and then carries on.
Was that everything, Ryan?
There was another
Yeah,
one.
that was everything I was going to show this time.
Okay, so who has 5 again?
Eric and I.
Me instead.
All right,
Eric, you go first.
into the Jello pit. Fight for it.
Into the Jello pit,
that is
fat
just
guys.
gross on some of these levels.
Shirts off, fat guys. Do it
I love
right.
that before
Bad guys
you even
wrestling
had
in
a chance
Jell-O.
to say
Taking it
that.
off.
Before you even had a chance to say that, I was like, Eric, you go first.
Yeah, I know. You ruined it. You ruined it. You should have been all like,
You ruined
how are we going to decide? Oh no! And then it would have been funnier. But okay.
All right. Okie dokie. So the first thing I picked up, I picked this up a while ago since I wasn't around last SNI. So I got a word.
Sneeze.
Was I picked up an official PlayStation Move charging stand.
Cool.
Yay.
Nice, shiny.
So it
fingerprint.
works, is what you're saying.
Yes, it actually came with the fucking power brick, unlike the Energizer. So yeah.
So random.
Moving on. The next one thing I picked up, well, I didn't pick it up. I was given this as a gift during the Secret Santa event that we had. And that is the Jackie Chan double pack on Blu-ray, which has Police Story and Police Story 2.
Nice.
I said that.
Now,
Yes, that was.
now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the Police Story 2 on that actually Police Story 1 and then vice versa?
No, you're thinking
No.
of Armor of God.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Armor of God
and
is
Armor of God 2.
Armor of God
Operation
2,
Condor.
and then
Right.
Operation Condor is Armor of God 1. Or Operation Condor is Armor of God 2, and Armor of God is actually the first movie. Operation Condor 2, which is actually the first movie. That's why it's confusing.
Yeah, so you're gonna watch Operation
See,
Condor
even-
first.
You
and
knew what I
then-
was talking
I
about.
just got confused trying to explain
Yeah.
it. That's how confused.
Yeah.
I'll just stick with Die Hard
Yes.
with a Vengeance.
No way.
Police Story 2. I actually
Police
have.
Story. The first Police Story is one of the greatest action films that has ever been made. It will never be topped on physical stunts. It just can't be.
Oh no! Either this is like the heyday, that kind of in between period from when he wasn't really a huge actor, and then at the other end of him being like a mainstream mega star. This is like that middle road where he's growing and gaining momentum.
Police Story is like
Makes Police Story, and it's just like holy fuck balls.
Police Story is just a really good movie. Police Story 2 has great stunts, is okay. Super Cop, which Police Story 3 is
Yes.
like the
love
best in the
Super Cop.
series, and
Ironically, I saw that one first.
and most people did because that's the one
Yeah.
that was here in the States first.
One of my
Fucking
favorite
great
stunts
movie,
from
anyway.
Super Cop was the fighting he did with a ladder.
Hmm
Holy,
That was First Strike, I think, actually.
was that First Strike or was
That
that? I
was
thought
First
that was.
That was number 4.
God, all those scenes they just run together.
I'm like, no, that was this. Oh, son of a bitch.
One
so-
big ball of Jackie Chan amazingness.
Oh yeah, that Police Story collection 1 and 2 should be got soon because the rights are gonna lapse soon.
Oh,
It's
okay.
essential in everyone's collection. It really is.
Cool.
Yeah, and like I said, and this was also the only way to get a standalone release of the first police story.
Yep.
On Blu-ray at least. So I have I double dipped, or I got double dipped on Police Story 2 because I actually already have it on Blu-ray. But
I
That's
see. But you need.
I had it was in another. I actually have it as a single release. But anyway,
I believe you had Dragon Dynasty released that, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I picked up, I actually received in the mail today. I didn't want to get a new game console controller like an Xbox One or a PS4 controller for my PC. So I did a little bit of research and tried to find the best on the market dedicated PC gaming controller that would work with all the modern games. And I ran across this one, which I had always seen pictures of and kind of always dismissed until I saw it was the #1 controller on Amazon. So yeah, this is the Logitech G. Was it the F310?
Yep.
Nice.
That one and the Razer one that are like really the great ones.
Yeah, this is the top-rated PC game controller on Amazon, and it costs $15.
Yep.
Pretty good.
So yeah,
I like how it looks like a PS3 controller, yet has the Xbox buttons on it.
yes, it's like a weird. But look how like strong that curve is. That is takes a little getting used to because it's like a
It
well.
looks like a
How's the
high heel shoe.
How is
Yeah.
the travel time on the triggers? Like
Really fat feet.
a long
they're-
pull? Oh, okay. It's a pretty long pull.
Yeah. So and these are kind of clicky also,
Yeah. It's kind of
but I mean like it has its
Not perfect.
drawbacks, but
Yeah.
still it's a very well designed. It's got a good weight. It has a weight of about a PS2 controller. So think of like I would say think of a PS3 controller without the internal battery. That's kind of
Okay.
how it feels. So it kind of has that quality feel to it.
kind of a wire.
So yeah, so that's
Gotcha.
that. That was $15. In my search for a headset, an actual headset, here's the actual microphone to it.
Uh-huh.
It was off. I decided to swallow my pride and pick up a pair of Turtle Beaches. And so that's these that I'm wearing right now. These are Turtle Beach Recon 50p from Ear Force.
Ear Force.
They were $49. They're about $50.
About $50.
Plug these things through an amp, and it really powers the 40mm neodymium magnets per ear.
Neodymium
It really shakes your head.
per ear. Shakes your head.
God, that's like a weird monster truck commercial.
Hey, Turtle, feeling you the edge.
The audience is now deaf.
By
Oh,
three
yeah.
shakes the fuck out of your ears.
These are they're far from like Sennheiser quality, obviously, but they were actually better quality than what I thought they would be. So yeah, kind of nice. And they're coming.
Every dollar.
And then last, but certainly not least, I had most of you guys know. I think Sean is the only one that doesn't know about this. I had mentioned this in the cram, and we all kind of laughed. And I know Cass is very, happy that I own this and wants to own this also at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Macford: A Tragical History of York.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
The story from 2010 to 2014 of the wonderful hijinks of former mayor of Toronto Rob Ford,
Oh my god.
told in the form of Macbeth.
Oh my god.
It is the
disturbing.
weirdest
Lord.
read.
That
Very,
cover.
very
I'm just
short.
imagining the part, out damned crack.
Yes.
That sounds hilarious.
Thine meal is enough upon my castle. But
Wow.
yeah, it's like I just had to jump on it. One, it's a simple little paperback, and two, it's written by a native Toronto Canadian, Bob Dundas. The guy. The book is written in the form of a play,
Like as a play?
As a play, so it's got like scenes and
So we
cast
could-
of characters in order.
We
of
might
appearance.
see it on stage at some point.
You could really hand this to somebody, or hand this to a group of people, and they could actually do a play. It's got all the Act 5, Scene 2, what they should be doing, and everything. It's just It's like $4 on Amazon shipped.
One
sounds
hope
hilarious.
that will actually
So,
happen.
so yes, and it's just
I would watch the shit out of that play.
that art cover, hand painted.
Take
I know.
a photo of that, make your profile photo on Facebook.
This right here, just getting this glossy
Yes.
picture is worth $4 alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of like this derpy male Rob Ford dressed as Shakespeare, as like a Shakespearean.
fucking high.
So
I just like the gap in his teeth and.
Eric gave this a lot of context for me during the week, earlier this week, and I think it's important to see it in that context. Why don't you show them some of the other books that you can find on Eric's shelf?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh
Just-
yeah.
It's important. This is going alongside such books
Yes.
as.
Such books as
Okay.
the Jumbo Duct Tape book, a Jumbo book on things you can do and make with duct tape or fix.
And it even appears to be bound with duct tape. That's
Bound
great.
with duct tape, yes. The Would You Rather, the Ultimate Challenge, asking you such would you rather questions as would you rather be no, let's do it. That was a long description. Would you rather have a bottle of Scope mouthwash or a bottle of Jack Daniels? A slice. Let's see. Would you rather live in a world comprised entirely of Nerf or Tootsie Rolls?
Alright, so what other books?
So yeah. So next one is this one kind of spiced out. This is George-isms.
George-isms by
And
George Washington.
These are 110 rules George Washington wrote when he was 14 and lived by all his life.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
And I mean, it's just like you read these and you go, "Holy shit! These were written by a 14-year-old." Like someone in their like mid-30s couldn't write half this shit. And it's just really, really good stuff. And then last one to nail it off, I got like a movie book guide and another book over there that's not even worth mentioning. But George Carlin's Napalm and Silly Putty.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yes.
I just love all those titles. Buck Ford, Napalm and Silly Putty, the duct tape book. Is Rome.
Highbrow.
It's like Peter
literature there,
Griffin's
folks.
book shelf.
Yeah.
Mr. T by Mr. T.
All right.
Last time I'm
Novelization
not
now.
T by Ving Rhames.
Is that the last one there, Eric?
Yes.
Okay. Stout, you're up.
Okay, so first off, I picked up. Sorry, I'm not even. I picked up
Get
some
a camera.
from Shirt Punch. They had a little deal on some Ghostbusters stuff, so I got this. It is a Ghostbusters lunchbox.
Oh, sweet.
shaped
pretty
and
awesome.
designed to look like one of the ghost traps.
Ghost trap. Yeah, that's awesome.
The ammo canister style container, so it opens up like
Oh yeah,
like that. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
very cool.
It's just nifty, you know.
And inside of it,
Cool.
inside of it was one of these paper wallets, which I'm probably going to be giving away because I don't really like them. And the big reason I got it, it came with this nifty, rare, well, kind of rare-ish vinyl here of the Ecto-1. Very
Nice.
cool.
It's only through website exclusives. So
Yeah, it's an
I
exclusive.
think Nerdblock got one, and then they had this Ghostbuster deal.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
so very well.
I have one also,
Give me a
actually.
good look at what it actually looks like. It's a different kind of style of the Ecto-1.
It's cartoonish, so it's like
Yeah, it
super
is.
deformed. I have
Yeah,
one on my
it's
shelf. I had the same one on my shelf, actually.
As for Blu-rays, I got 2 Blu-rays this week. The first one here I got for $5 was We Are Still Here.
Oh, hey.
It's
I
so
just watched
good.
that. I bought it on your recommendation.
And as you should have, because it's an excellent horror movie.
It's
Yeah.
One of
so
those
Oh, yeah.
movies that, sorry, one of those movies that Brandon recommended that we watch. I watched it, fell in love, had to buy it.
Well, you know,
Happens a lot,
I'm
actually.
a sucker for a good haunted house movie, and you said it was a good haunted house movie, so.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like it. And then the last one I got here, the only other one I got here was Duel. And
Nice.
I have to say about this cover, like, it's not the worst thing ever because you've got, the actual guy for the movie.
Yeah.
You've got the truck here. But
Yeah.
I like how it's designed to look like every other action movie ever.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just
I
as
like
good
the.
as Speed, just
I
as
like
good
the.
as Fast and the Furious. Just
Yeah.
Point Break too, except instead of a truck, it's a wave. It's literally the same cover.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that is such a great movie though. I really need to get that Blu-ray.
I also need to get that.
I've treasured the DVD for many years.
Yeah. I will say this about the Blu-ray. It says so on the back here. Digitally remastered and fully restored from high resolution 35mm original film elements.
There you go.
I think it looks beautiful too. I think it's a great transfer.
I need to get that and Sugarland Express on Blu-ray.
I just love the movie of Duel. It's just so
I remember
tense.
Sean, you took great
Yeah.
pride in this movie. See that one.
With that what? Pardon?
Pride in showing me that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, it's basically one big long chase. I knew you'd enjoy it.
Is that everything, Justin?
Yep, that's everything.
Wow, that was
Next.
quick. Who's
Do
I
next?
just want to, someone in the chat, I just want to quickly.
I have 7. You have 7 as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
I wasn't looking at the chat when I was doing my show and tell
Hold on.
thing.
I gotta
But
plug my damn computer in.
one of the things that I mentioned I probably should have is on the back of this controller for people who are interested in buying it. If you're wondering about direct input versus X input, that's all mimicking an Xbox 360 controller, it actually has a switch on the back.
Oh.
Switch it between X input and direct input,
Oh, that's
making
cool.
it compatible with practically every PC game ever made.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, I read back up in the chat. Thanks for letting me know. There you go.
Okay. All right. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
All right.
I am ready, and you have center stage. Go.
So I had to abandon probably about 200 graphic novels in Austin. So I spent this year picking up some of my favorite ones that I want to get back in the collection. Not all of them were like ones I was like I need to own still, but this is one. This is called Saga of the Super Sons. It's an Elseworlds tale, but it was written in the 70s. So it's a Silver Age. Batman Jr., Superman Jr. having young adventures. It's
70s is Bronze Age, actually. Just to
oh, sorry.
60s is Silver Age.
This might actually be 60s. 1 second.
Yeah.
Pretty
There
sure
might be a little bit of overlap, but 70s is generally considered the Bronze Age, I think.
72. So
Yeah, it's
70,
Bronze Age.
72. So.
Yeah. Great era. Love that
Anyway,
era.
okay. Regardless, great freaking story. Great series of stories. Silly, super fun. This is the kind of like old comics I love. What the hell?
What is that?
Wasn't me.
What?
Aliens.
Who was just fucking with their plugs? Oh, you know what?
It might have been me.
Chat away.
Ryan,
Yes.
Ryan.
are you
Oh, God.
are you fucking with plugs on your computer?
No.
Oh, okay, that's.
Where are you? What are you doing? What's going on over there?
All right, Zach, knock it off there. All right. So next we have a Mill Creek release of a film that totally deserves something better than this bare bones release, Duets.
Nice.
It's a drama, comedy drama, with Gwyneth Paltrow and Paul Giamatti and a bunch of other people as karaoke, competitive karaoke people. Kind of cool. Picked up A Reason to Live, Reason to Die, which is a Tonino Valeri spaghetti western because spaghetti westerns were on sale on Amazon.
Sweet.
Face to Face, another spaghetti western, and this one spaghetti western. This one by Sergio Solima.
Sweet.
Got a limited edition of a lizard in a woman's skin, Lucio Fulci flick. I got number 403 of 999.
Sweet.
I picked this up so that when Stab finally sends me Dog Day Afternoon, I too can have the deluxe 40th anniversary edition. This is the documentary that came with it.
Oh, right. That's right, yeah.
And then
That is a great documentary.
the only thing I got from the Arrow sales is limited edition Mona Lisa / the Long Good Friday
Cool.
release. Bob Hoskins box set.
A Bobathon.
Yes, it's limited to 3,000 pieces. And it's glorious. $30, not bad actually. That's everything.
That's really good of a price.
It's actually a really good price for a set like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's Arrow sale, man. That's
All right.
when I buy most of my Arrows.
I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
I also have 7 things. Okay. Do we want movies, games, or other first?
Other.
Oh.
Hey, I didn't say it.
All together
right.
now.
Okay, so the non-game, non-movie thing I got today, I've never purchased any of these before, but seeing Skinslip's Swamp Thing the other day prompted me to take more note of them because
Oh.
I actually do like them and I think they look cool, and there's been the occasional one that I thought, that'd be kind of nice to have on the shelf.
Exactly.
So today I finally bit the bullet, pulled the trigger, and picked up my very first pop
Tampons.
vinyl. And being me, it had to be Howard the Duck.
Another one. I mean, yeah.
I was actually thinking of getting that and sending it to you. So
Really?
awesome.
I'm surprised you
There
didn't
you
go
go.
for the Swamp Thing one also.
They
The little
did
Swamp
not.
Thing.
They did not have it. Otherwise, I would have.
Oh, I had to buy the Glow in the Dark one from a third-party seller on Amazon. Clear.
So there you go. So we got Howard there.
You-
Now I find the choice of picture on the back odd because this is the cover of issue number 33 of the original Howard the Duck comic book, which the original creator Steve Gerber had absolutely nothing to do with, and was actually published about 5 years after the original end of the series. Which
And that's
actually
the only
ended
way
in
they can get the
31.
license. Look at the figure.
So-
It's from that cover.
I don't know, but
It's from that cover, man. That's the point. They couldn't get Gerber to sign off on it.
well, because
obviously.
Gerber's dead. He's
yeah,
dead.
And he never would. He wouldn't have signed off anyway. So the one issue they have, he didn't do.
No. Well, there's a lot of issues that he didn't do, but
Now,
I just found it odd that they chose that particular cover because it's not even one of the better stories. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So got myself a Howard, and apparently it is an actual bobblehead too. I don't know how you can kind of see underneath there.
not all of them are bobbleheads. So.
No, I know, but that one is.
I'm not
All
a
right.
fan of the bobbleheads personally.
There's
Right,
some
there
that
we
are bobbleheads. If they bobble, you need to return it and get your money back because they're not supposed to bobble.
Okay, yeah, movies or games?
Games.
Games.
Magazines.
Games.
Periodicals.
Vibrators.
Grab a
Or-
few.
Highlights.
Or give
Grab-
them militia gifts.
Kidneys.
Where's Waldo?
Bags of dildos.
Show your sex toy
$300.
collection.
I did pick up a few things at the PlayStation Essentials sale. Nothing much. I grabbed Xenogears, the original Suikoden, and something else I can't even remember. But then I also purchased the full version of Alien Rage because I really enjoyed playing that one and wanted to grab the rest. And I am very happy to report, after unlocking the full version, it remembered where I left off in the demo. So
Nice.
hallelujah. I did make me have to backtrack a little bit. It's like one level prior to where I left off, but still, it's
Oh no, Crimea River, right?
honestly, I'm probably just gonna start over and do like a full playthrough from the beginning, but implementing what I learned along the way. Okay, and then basically in physical media form, I have been looking for this to get back in the collection for ages. They had 2 at EV Games today, so I picked the one that was in the better condition. I picked up the sequel a while ago, but I really wanted to replay the first one before playing the second one. We have The Darkness, the original The Darkness, which I absolutely loved this game. Great story, some of the best voice acting I've ever heard in a video game, like ever. And just a really, really fun, twisted, dark first-person shooter with a supernatural twist.
You'd look at that cover and you think, my God, I had no idea that game was about mobsters.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, unless you knew the comic and you're like, hey.
It's basically it's a mob story. It's a first-person shooter, and you have like crazy demonic supernatural powers on top of lots and lots of guns. So it's just tons of fun and.
At all.
Yeah, it's tons of fun and it's got a great story. And
It's also a really good comic.
yeah, I really need to read the comic one of these days.
That sounds
And
like.
then,
Yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you saying tons of fun. That's like something you would see on the cover of it. Quote:
That's right.
Tons of fun. Zara Nizer.
Tons of fun.
I don't know. It's just.
So-
Yeah.
This one should come as no surprise. I was talking about it, I think, last week or a couple weeks ago, saying that the First Impressions playthrough was coming. The First Impressions playthrough is partway through up on the YouTube channel now. And yeah, I really enjoyed the demo of this a lot, and basically said, "Yep, I'm buying that as soon as I see it." Well, I saw it and I bought it. Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool game.
So I now have the full game, and apparently the company that made this went tits up shortly after making it. So there will never be a sequel ever. So enjoy what
because
there
it
is.
wasn't well received.
And when I was watching your playthrough video, I realized that's not even the game I was thinking of. When I was
Oh, really?
saying, hey, that's a great game.
Oh,
but
well now
also
I can. Well, now I can recommend it to you. Great game.
All right, will do.
All right, so next up, so that's it for the games. Just a few to add to the collection there. All right, so movies. So first off, got this. I actually meant to put this in the update a couple weeks ago and completely forgot. Got The Amazing Spider-Man 2 Blu-ray 3D edition with the slipcover.
Nice.
Now get this.
Sweet.
This was $6 on Amazon during their Boxing Week sale.
I'm not surprised.
Not
And
too
it
much.
And it came with the slipcover because nobody gives a shit about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So
My going price right now is $3, maybe $4 if I'm really wanting it.
So I still have to pick up the first one, and then I'll be all up to date on the live-action Spideys.
I like the first one.
Wait to see what you think of that movie. I can't
The
wait.
first one had its moments. The second one, yeah, my first thought from the very first trailers of the second one was like, wow, that looks like a complete clusterfuck. And then the reactions from a lot of people I talked to who had seen the movie was like, yeah, it was a complete clusterfuck.
It was. Yeah.
It's the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin of the Spider-Man movies. They're so
I-
fucking fun.
Wow.
I liked Amazing Spider-Man 1. I liked about 30 minutes of 2. I
Yeah.
just want to make a fan
certain
cut.
elements of
Yeah.
the second movie were okay.
See, I need to see
But
the first
one
one
Most
again.
particular
of them were
sequence.
Terrible.
The score
One
was
particular
terrible.
sequence was really well done. The
Um,
part that I loved most, and then
See, I need to see the first one again. I haven't seen it basically since it first came out on video. I remember thinking that parts of it were okay. I really didn't like Andrew Garfield, honestly, as Peter Parker / Spider-Man.
You might change your mind after you see the second one.
Well, more as Peter Parker, actually. I didn't really buy him as Peter Parker. As
Neither did I.
Spider-Man, not too bad. There was certainly some good, Spidey one-liners in there and zingers and whatnot. But I don't know. It didn't resonate with me as much as the Sam Raimi trilogy, which I just thought dramatically and casting-wise and story-wise was just a way more solid story.
it's frustrating because there's moments with Spider-Man where you're just like, oh my god, is this gonna start being good? No, it's not gonna be good. Damn. Like there's
Yeah.
just like these flashes of brilliance, and then there's the sequence with the Gwen Stacy and the Goblin and that whole like set piece, and you're just like, this is really fucking cool, and then the rest it's like,
Yeah. All right, so carrying on. Saw this on sale for $5, and I thought, yeah, I should get that to complete that set good and proper. Picked up Freddy vs. Jason.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Man.
finally got that.
hate that movie.
Really? Oh, come
Yep.
on. It's exactly what it should be.
Ricky and suck my cock.
Ugh, God.
That was
He's a
one of
piece
the-
shit look. I don't like trashing directors a lot. He's a piece of shit. That director's
Uh-huh.
awful. That movie's fucking
Okay.
terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
That movie Lederer is one of my best.
It's exactly what it should be, and it could never have been anything else.
Oh god.
That was one of my best movie theater experiences. That and the
I had a
the Dawn of
blast.
the Dead remake.
I
loved
had
it.
a blast watching that movie in the theater,
Me
and
too.
anyone watching a movie that's about Freddy versus Jason, called Freddy versus Jason, starring Freddy and Jason, expecting anything but two immortal beings beating the living shit out of each other and lots of chicks who are clearly cast for their breast size,
Yes.
it's not going to be anything but that. Like, no matter who does it, it's not ever going to be anything but that, and that is what that is. Therefore, success. Excellent film. Thumbs up. Carrying on.
Yeah.
The lighting's awful.
Your ass.
It is awful, as it should be. It is
No,
correctly awful.
no. You can be cheesy and still have a well-shot film with
It's also
not
cheesy.
shitty light lit. It's
Yeah.
awfully lit. It's awfully shot. It's awfully written.
All right. Shot
Totally accurate. I
selection.
don't care about the poor acting.
Attention.
It's
Sis,
Yeah, that comes with
Pedestrian? Did you want to call it pedestrian too? While we're at it?
No, it's not pedestrian. It's just bad.
Maybe poor shot selection.
I already
I know
said
you
that.
That's quite shown
Okay.
together.
It was shot poorly. I already said that. Yeah.
All right, carrying on. So next up, I picked up the previous film in this duology a little while ago, and really wanted to get the next one. Wanted to stop putting it off so I didn't miss out on the slipcover. Want everything to match nicely on the shelf. Picked up Tales from the Crypt presents Bordello of Blood. So there you go. Which I have never seen, actually. I've seen Demon Knight a bajillion times, but for whatever reason, just never got around to seeing Bordello of Blood. So looking forward to that one.
You're probably not gonna like it. You probably won't hate it.
And
it's all right.
it does have the original cover inside as well. Should mention that.
It's got its moments. to be
I've
fair,
heard it's
you know.
not as entertaining as Demon Knight, but whatever.
No, it's actually quite bad, but it's got its moments that I really enjoy.
And then
One day.
And then finally, this is one I've been putting off for far too long. I've been meaning to see it since it was released on VHS. Never got it on VHS. And I think it came out on Laserdisc. Never got it on Laserdisc. Came out on DVD a couple of times. Never got it on DVD. They finally released it on Blu-ray, but when it first came out, it was like $65, and I didn't want to drop $65 on it. Checked again the other day because one of my viewers had picked up the DVD set and said, "Hey, I figured it was time I stopped putting this off." And I was like, "Yeah, I should stop putting that off." So I went to see how much the Blu-ray was going for. $35. And I was like, sold. James Clavell's Shogun. So there you go.
God, that cover is so freaking awesome.
Is that in a red case also, or?
No, it's not. It's just a blue case.
God, you gotta get a red case to put it in there.
That'd be pretty awesome, yeah.
Or a white case.
The interesting thing about this, I've never seen this all the way through, or really at all properly. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I was like 8 years old when this originally came out, and I have memories of my parents watching it when it originally aired. It was originally shown as a 5-night miniseries event over the course of a week. Then there was a severely hacked to bits version that was shown theatrically, which I thought had added some stuff, but apparently not. It's just a really severely cut down version. So this is the complete version, remastered from the original film elements. Now the interesting thing is, it is not presented in episodic format as it was presented on TV, but rather the whole thing is presented as one single continuous 9-hour-long movie.
Well, that's awesome.
Opening credits at the beginning of the beginning, and then no closing credits until the very end. And it's spread across 3 discs. And each disc ends very abruptly in the middle of stuff. But it's just one massive 9-hour-long movie.
Nice.
So enjoy.
I've only seen the severely cut down version. So.
Okay. I'm about 95 minutes into it. I started watching it really, really late last night. I might watch some more tonight. But
tell you right now, cut down version is terrible. But.
That's what I hear from everybody. It's like, yeah, no, it's you need that full 9 hours. You can't cut 9 hours down to 2.
The book's great, so I want to watch the full.
You know what's
version,
funny?
Yeah.
You know what's really funny to me? You just said it was really late last night and you started watching it. Like,
yes,
I could relate to that too. But why is it that we wait until like really late at night to start like 10-hour movies?
I don't know.
I know. That's what happened when I first got that Lawrence of Arabia set on Blu-ray. I started watching it before bed, and next thing you know, it's 4 a.m.
I guess that's just when the wanking happens to end that day. It's like, I could really go for a movie now.
Day doing that.
Well, not the whole day.
Like 10 hours.
4 hours in there where there was not winky occurring.
Not so much that all the layers of the skin had been shaved off.
The mailman.
Everything, Sean?
No, that is it.
Then it's Quack's turn with his 10+ items.
Quack with his ridiculously obscene stack.
Well,
of
it's
items.
not too bad, because a lot of things are related. I picked up a book, Robin Cook's Invasion. I don't know if anybody remembers that old NBC miniseries.
I do.
Luke Perry and Brian, you remember that girl's name? She on that show Felicity. Maybe I could.
Calista Flockhart?
What's her name?
That's
Carrie Russell.
Carrie
Yeah.
Russell.
Oh,
thank you.
sorry. I never watched any of them. I just got, sorry about that.
Felicity's good. Felicity's a good one.
Didn't J.J. Abrams show write that or something like that?
Yeah.
Ally McBeal has its moments too.
I got this from my cram Dugatana Stout. I got Brave Star, the complete series.
Yay!
Thank you,
Hilariously
Stout.
racing.
Welcome.
Question for you: does that include the movie? The Legend Begins.
If it's the
believe
Mill
so.
Creek set, then no.
I believe you still get the best of Brave Star
Okay.
set.
All right, get the best of set. It's the cheapest way to get that movie, and it's
Like $5.
You definitely need that movie. It's fucking awesome.
Jumping to some Blu-rays here, then back to some DVDs. I went to Movie Stop yesterday, and I saw these all used for under $12 a piece. Batman Under the Red Hood.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Nice. Love that movie. So good. Brings you to tears
Batman
every time.
versus Robin. A nice slip
Nice
cover.
with the slip cover.
I haven't seen that one yet.
They do really nice slip covers on those.
Son of Batman.
I haven't seen that one yet either.
I haven't seen that either.
I
own
haven't
all
heard
of
of
these, I
Owls.
haven't seen them yet.
The Dark Knight Returns, Part 1.
Yes.
Part 1, yeah, very nice.
So I'm getting sucked into those.
Good.
And
The
then
good
these-
ones too.
You gotta get
Batman
Court
ones
of
are
Owls,
awesome.
Son of Batman, or the third, after the two Batman films, the Sun, so it goes right into Court of Owls. So you have to probably wherever they call that. I think it's called Court of Owls, right?
I
The
think,
movie?
no, I think that was Son of Batman, wasn't it?
No, I thought there was another one after that.
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Court of Owls was adapted as Son of Batman.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
And then these other ones I got sent to a buddy who I know lives in Australia because they're easier to find over there and cheaper. I got Teen Wolf, complete animated series.
Nice. Well, that hasn't even been released here, so
Yeah.
that's probably the only way you can get it.
It goes for a good amount on eBay over here and over there, I think, but I think I got it for $15.
Nice.
And then I also got all 9 volumes of the Australian Gummy Bears releases.
Oh, nice.
So now with the U.S. releasing these, I think I'll have the complete series, which is pretty
Sweet.
sweet. So I'll just show all the covers quickly.
Yay, gummy bears.
I mean gummy worms.
Really
Similar.
wish they'd finish that over here.
I know.
Speaking of Australia, Conan the Adventurer, the only complete series release ever in all of the world, was released on DVD in Australia. Across like 12 or 13 single disc volumes.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
What's everybody snacking on?
Probably
Nothing at the moment, but I have chips. I will get them momentarily.
I'm still full from dinner.
This was my snack.
Brave Star.
Oh, nice. Those are
Oh. Yes. Dutch Crunch.
That's
So I guess
all.
the next Batman one's called Bad Blood.
The next one was going to be The Killing Joke.
I'm looking at it here on Amazon.
Unless there's another one coming out before that.
Killing Joke's not ready yet, I don't think. They're taking extra time on that one, I think. So they got Bad Blood and some other one that's coming out. Just get past it now. Oh, there's a bunch of re-releases, graphic novels. The Dark Knight Returns 1 and 2.
Well, I do like how you can take these pop vinyls out without destroying the case.
Yeah. I also like how they look nice in the box, too, so you can choose either one, you know?
Mhm.
Kind of cool.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah, so they're releasing Batman, Superman, Public Enemies, and Dark Knight Returns Parts 1 and 2 in graphic novel form with the discs inside it.
Oh, sweet.
Also,
Yeah, see, I take exception to that. I saw one of those in Best Buy today, and at
Got
first I was all
cardboard
excited. I
sleeves.
was like, cool, nice hardcover of the book, and where's the disc case? What the fuck? And then I realized, yeah, they just have the sleeves in the book for the
Yep.
discs. So you get none of that package art at all. You get the package art with the sleeves and the book. Like you get the book with the discs in it, or you get the regular release in the actual case with the new art. So take your pick. I think I'll just get the regular releases and then go and buy the fucking book. Probably cost about the same either way.
oh my god, is this based on Thrill Killer?
Wow, these are really, really nice.
What, the pop panel?
Yeah, like just very solid construction.
That's why they're so popular. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people who don't like them, but I think they're pretty cool. And I will say this: some of them, like the dot eye idea, the having just dots for eyes thing, doesn't really work that well. But others, it does very well. I think it works very well on Howard.
I don't like the Star Wars ones because they come on these little pedestals. So they don't stand in line with the rest of yours. They're
There's,
either slightly taller or they're slightly smaller physically.
That's because everybody put Star Wars on a pedestal.
There's,
It's so true.
there's some really nice Doctor Who ones. I almost grabbed the 4th Doctor one today as well, but thought, I'll just get one for now. And then the TARDIS is one of the larger ones, as it should be.
Nice.
So it's kind of to scale with the figures. Rosie was so excited. We saw the TARDIS. We saw these are all over at EB Games. They got them at the local comic store as well, of course. But so looking at the 4th Doctor, and then I found there was an 11th Doctor once. I showed that to her, and she was like, "Oh, the 11th Doctor." And then I was just going to pay for my stuff, and then she was like, "Oh, Daddy, the TARDIS!" And I'm like, "Oh, cool." It's like, we're not getting it, but cool. Yeah. So Rosie got her first allowance this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, so basically
Special moment.
just as an arbitrary amount for her first one, I just gave her $20. It's like, here you go, $20. Spend it on whatever you want, save it, keep it, whatever. It's yours. Do with it as you please. But know this, I will not be supplementing it if you find something that costs more than what you have. So you choose, you decide. So in her EB Games, she was looking at everything. She had like $9 left, and she was trying to find something, but couldn't find anything. So finally, she grabs like a Game of Thrones figurine. She's like, I want this. I'm like, do you really want that, or do you just wanting to buy something because you have money? It's like, you haven't even seen that show. I was like, no, I've seen this show. Game of Thrones? No, I don't think you've seen that show.
You haven't seen
In fact, I know you haven't seen that show, and I will make sure you don't see that
I was
show
going to say, you haven't seen that show, because I've made sure you haven't seen that show.
until you're, at least an angsty teen. But,
good call.
yeah.
On the
So I convinced her that the Game of Thrones thing wasn't something that she genuinely wanted, and perhaps it was best just to wait.
Good,
So,
because it's probably true.
yes. I mean, they're cool little figurines, but I mean, she doesn't know what they are. She has no clue what they are. It means nothing. It's like, get something that means something to you. Like yesterday, we were in HMV, and she found this awesome Minecraft poster. So she bought that. It was like $6, and she put it up on her wall there next to her bed, and it's awesome. It's like one of these big, detailed posters with all kinds of little things going on in them. So like the longer you look at it, the more stuff you find that's going on, and which is perfect for Minecraft because there's just so much shit you can do. And of course she plays it, daily. And
She's addicted, is what you're saying.
she loves it. I've lost track of how many save files she's got going on. All of them, there's something different happening.
Downstairs?
And she's got. She's just fallen in love with creative mode. She just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds.
It's fucking awesome.
And then she'll get bored with whatever she's building. I'm gonna start a new game, so she starts a new one, and then just builds something else. Like she was building stuff off of the Minecraft sign up in the air, and then
Fucking awesome.
she figured out how to make trees grow faster. So she was like building things on top of trees and stuff. Yeah, and she liked to make like levitating houses and things like that. And then
Brandon.
she discovered
Sorry,
all the different colored wool and like carpet she could put down. So she made like all these rainbow houses and a pathway going from this aerial house to the Minecraft sign, and every square on the pathway was a different color. And I was like, my God, that like. How long did it take you to make that?
Not too long, just a full 4 days,
It's like you were busy while Daddy was sleeping in.
Jesus.
Yeah, she did all that in like one morning, like this aerial house and like this multicolored path going to the Minecraft sign. I think that was the same one where she turned the Minecraft sign into a gigantic double-sided waterfall that just like so water cascades from the sign all the way down to the ground into like this pool, and you can ride the waterfall down, which is awesome, or swim up. So yeah, she's been having a lot of fun with that.
When does this come out? It doesn't tell me.
Tomorrow.
Batman: The Killing Joke. And it says all it tells me is this title hasn't been released yet.
No, I don't think even they know.
Useful information.
Sometime this year. I thought it was first quarter, but apparently not. We would have heard by now, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think we would have heard by now.
All I can say is I can't
what's
wait.
up?
So how far into Making a Murderer are you? How many episodes have you watched?
Me and Justin are only 2 episodes in. And I keep yelling at the sketch artist, "You fucking fuck! You are a worthless human being! You should be in prison for being so bad at your job!" That guy is so bad at
Sean,
his job.
have you watched this yet?
Criminal.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He has no Netflix.
No, we're not.
So he doesn't.
I'm starting it probably
Making
later.
a Murderer is this documentary about this guy who went to prison because the sheriff and the DA railroaded him into prison.
Because they didn't like him.
It's a documentary about the murder trial of Stephen Avery and Brandon Dassey. If you really
It's 10 episodes
want to
long.
actually look it up.
It has become a fucking cultural phenomenon somehow.
Oh, well, I may have to check that out at some point.
Yeah, it's pretty
After I finish
It's
checking out
very
all the
much
other
like-
things I got to check out.
It's very much in the same style as like a Unsolved Mysteries kind of thing, or 48 Hours, where they're documenting a crime that occurred, right?
Right.
And it's done very, very well, and the way that the story is all set up and everything is like the way that it's all edited together is very well done.
Yeah, it's impressive. And it took them 10 years to make. I didn't know that until today.
Yeah, it was documenting
Wow.
the events that have been happening since 2005.
Yeah.
They
And
shopped it to HBO. HBO said no. Shopped it to PBS. PBS said no. Shopped it to Netflix. Netflix said yes.
And said they expanded it to 10 episodes instead of 6. So
yes,
even more detail.
And Netflix is winning on that one because it's becoming a fucking phenomenon. So,
Yeah.
fuck you HBO and fuck you PBS.
yeah. So I think in the chat here, me and Quack are the only ones that have completely
I have
finished
a
it.
saddle somewhere.
I see. Commander Shepard says Batman Bad Blood comes out February 2nd.
I was talking
JL said something about Fuller House, but who cares because it's Fuller House. Yes.
Sorry,
that's
Jill,
pretty,
nothing against you. It's
pretty
Fuller
much all
House,
that's
no problem.
relevant there.
Yeah.
Cool yay off.
I hate Full House so much.
Aw,
you have no
really?
idea how much I hate that
Is that a little
show.
template right there?
Not just dislike,
Sean,
not
Sean,
choose not to watch. I'm talking full on.
if I
hate.
may, Sean, cut it out.
I was gonna say now I'm gonna use a Popeye impression.
Whoever sends Sean the next package, they should give him like a plush toy of Woody Woodchuck.
Or the complete Full House.
I want one as the complete Full House.
Yes.
Oh no.
That joke would be worth the $18.
I'm not sorry. I'm just going to point that out.
Worth the $18.
Everybody's telling Kylo Ren about the specialized editions of episodes 4, 5, and 6. And he just mentioned may have to check it out, although I don't mind the special edition of 5. Yes, I'm kind of in the same camp. I feel that episode 5 made the most acceptable, inoffensive changes because they fixed up some of the compositing errors. I actually really liked how they opened up Cloud City. So you see more of the city outside the windows and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
And the creature, using practical effects for the
Wampa.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we got to see more of the Wampa, which was that was neither here nor there for me. I didn't really care that we didn't see it that much in the original, but I don't mind that we see more of it in the new one.
I like the original a little bit more, tiny bit more though.
Yeah,
like
well, it's I guess a little more mysterious.
Exactly.
And creepy because you don't see it clearly. Yeah, but yeah, overall, I really didn't find the changes in episode 5 as drastic and in your face as they were in episodes 4 and 6, especially episode 6 with the frickin' musical number in Jabba's palace. Oh my God! Can we just have the puppets back, please?
Oh, hold on. Let me answer that. Where's
Laptinek? I want Laptinek. What the hell is this other big fucking number that everybody hates? Why am I having to look down the throat of that one guy who runs up to the camera that isn't supposed to even be there? Like,
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Let's break the fourth wall in this Star Wars movie.
Yo, yeah.
My friends, folks, my friends.
Don't get me started on cliche and on cinema sins.
Oh my God, the cinema sins. Jesus fuck. That goddamn channel. Let's nitpick cinema to death. Let's nitpick things so they're no longer fun.
What I don't understand is why do so many people watch that channel? Like, I just
millions
don't
of
get
people.
It. I don't get it. I watched the first few when they first started. I was like, okay, I get what they're doing. Don't like it. And then just seeing how they were doing everything wrong with movies that are good.
In blank minutes, however minutes we decided to make this video.
Yeah, and I just... Yeah, it's way too nitpicky and annoying to me. It's like just going out of their way to find the stupidest little flaws that nobody cares about. And I just don't find that funny or interesting, and don't understand why so many people do.
To death. And they use this crazy strict logic that doesn't allow anyone to have, I don't know, any kind of imagination whatsoever.
Yeah.
I didn't think some of them were that bad.
Yub.
Well, you're wrong, Cass. No, okay.
So Kyler N says, I just want Laptinek and then the new music at the end. So I'm guessing that, like, at the end of episode 6, as he said that Yub Nub was horrible. I don't know. I never really minded Yub Nub because I didn't feel that we needed to see the whole universe celebrating because that's not who we were with. We were with those characters on that planet at that time, so we'll see their celebration. Like, I had no problem with that. But at the same time, I also don't really have a problem with the way that was changed in the special edition because I think that works too. I think they both work, but in different ways. Yeah. Well, good question. JL asked Sean, when will you buy the Blu-rays of Star Wars? I should probably get on that fairly soon.
Someday.
Yeah, Cyber6 mentioned that.
No.
The overdub of Jar Jar at the end of episode 6.
Oh, yeah. We are free! Yeah. Damn it. Why weren't you on Alderaan 2 episodes ago?
Oh, no, Amy.
But,
I love how you told me about that persistent fan rumor.
Oh, yeah.
You happen to be on a mission to Alderaan at that time.
Yes. Yeah, I should probably get the Blu-ray set. I will be picking up when I do. Ideally, I want to get the new release with the badass Darth Vader cover versus the previous release with the not badass at all young Anakin cover, which just does not speak Star Wars to me. Seeing a little boy in a desert town. Like, no, that's not epic space fantasy epic of epicness. That's
apparently also Kellogg's is re-releasing their collector spoons you can get on their cereal boxes.
That's cool.
And apparently they didn't bother to remold new spoons, so it still has R2-D2, Yoda, young Anakin Skywalker in the pod racer goggles. This was
episode 1.
No, it was a post on Imager.
Oh god.
And they were saying that these are 2015, 2016 pictures of boxes you can get right now. Supporting it has like the new Star Wars Episode 7 on the box and stuff like that. But when he shows them and he even does like backlight, shows them up close, and you just see this big fucking picture of the young Anakin's head.
I loved when young Anakin was in Episode 7. That was great. Sorry, digging back to what we were saying before. Colatin says, I actually feel like honest trailers.
What?
Colatin says, I actually feel like honest trailers does what you guys are accusing CinemaSins of a lot. But here's the difference. Here's the difference. Honest trailers is actually funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They also keep things short and to the point. They don't do big, long, rambling, 20-minute long videos with a fucking sin counter just labeling off every little nitpick thing they can. They just do broader scope things, and it's very tongue-in-cheek.
One's parody, one's nitpicky. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yes,
even for the movies that they review, that they do honest towards and like, they'll say, we like these movies. We know that some of the stuff is stupid, but we love this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Well, then, honest trailers is, I mean, it's very different.
Thanks, I caught some salmon.
Well, actually, no, they don't. Trashfinger says honest trailers are just doing the trailer. Not really. They're doing a trailer form presentation, but they're talking about the whole movie.
Right.
They don't just do trailers. They talk about the whole
They
thing.
make an honest trailer of the movie. That's
Yes, exactly.
quote
That's
unquote
what it is.
honest. Their version of the truth. And that's the thing about art. You can depict your own version of the truth.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, that's what the.
But no, because I enjoy honest trailers. I mean, they got that really cool guy who does the narration, who sounds like a movie trailer announcer. You know, really nails it. And then there's, and it's also, as Skins have said, it's parody rather than being nitpicky, and that's what makes it different. So no, I don't think they do the same thing at all. I think it's actually quite different. Even though I know the two get compared a lot.
But who the fuck do I know? 2 million people follow sub to them, and I only got 900. So
Yeah,
whatever.
apparently. Like, what the fuck who
I
are we
only
to
had
even say?
900. But whatever, you know, apparently.
What leg do we have to stand on with
Yeah.
our paltry, you know?
I make videos where I sit in front of a
Few
wall of
thousand
movies
subs.
and talk about movies. So clearly, I make superior content. Not really, but
Yeah.
like,
So yeah, so there's the post I was talking about. It was posted 2 days ago.
Your audience is just way more niche. Very niche. A niche within a niche within a niche.
It
Hey
just
guys,
said-
I think I'm gonna dip. I gotta go
Alright.
take some medicine. All right, guys, take it easy.
Dip, 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 dip,
Yep.
dip, dip.
So, yeah,
Alright,
Hey,
later.
Ryan.
yes. So I saw these cereal just outside, just out in the store, and had a free fucking lightsaber spoons.
Yeah, I can't show that on the screen because you put it on the chat. Can you put it in here maybe so I can actually show it? Got to be considerate of the people watching this later. Hold on a second. All right. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting it. There we go. Can you see it now?
yep. No,
I see you.
yeah.
I see you.
Now I see you
What?
because you're on the you switch tabs.
What the
Back.
fuck?
You're on the tab at the Hangout. You're gonna tab over to the Disney thing.
Why am
And
I
then
in
we'll
the
see.
Hangout? I'm not in the Hangout. I'm in the other. This is the Hangout. Where is this Hangout? What the fuck Hangout is this? Why do I have two Hangouts going? This is where it should be. Hold on a second.
John Cena,
Well,
ladies
You
and
haven't
gentlemen.
you haven't even finished entering the Hangout on that computer. You can
I
still
know.
see the join.
I know. Just hold on. Hold on a second. Let's
The dangers of senility. Right
let's
here.
go full screen. Here we go. Okay. So here.
No, still the other hangout.
How is? Wait a minute. This shouldn't even be using my other camera. This is a different.
Just close the
How
Hangout
can this
tab.
be using? How can this be using that camera
Here,
when this
here, look
camera
at-
is being used in the other Hangout?
Sean, look at
Magic.
the camera. Look at what we're looking at. Okay, there it goes.
Okay. Oh, I know. It could use the camera because I had stopped using it in here.
Right. That's right.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So Star Wars stuff.
So, yeah, so I saw the cereals just come out. Free fucking lightsaber spoons. I was kind of bummed when there's orange but no purple, though. So I take them out, the boxes, and realize that they have faces on them. Green is Yoda, which is cool. He isn't in Episode 7, but he's an iconic character, and his green is used and is using a green lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
It says red turned out to be Darth Maul. He goes, weird. I thought it might have been Vader or even Kylo, but Darth Maul is still pretty cool. Blue R2, blue is R2D2. Okay, I guess R2 is pretty cool, recognizable as a Star Wars character. And hand has blue on him. Orange is Pod Racer Anakin. Pod Racer fucking Anakin? Blue is R2 and orange isn't C-3PO? You all know the iconic droid duo, R2-D2 and Pod Racer Anakin. Yeah. Yeah, these are available now.
Wow. That's crazy. So
Lazy.
these are you should demand a refund on your free spoons. All right.
One of the top comments, jokes on you, OP, that grocery store just held on to that cereal until now. Enjoy the 15-year-old cereal.
Well, actually, it doesn't specifically say episode 7 on the box.
Oh no. Close enough. Whatever. No one will notice.
We'll just call it Star Wars, and we can keep
Phantom
reusing the old stuff.
I'll trade you my Jar Jar Binks rectal thermometer.
God. You guys, everyone saw that video of the guy who voiced Jar Jar Binks, right?
I need chips.
Go get chips, Jesus.
Nose hair. Ah. Still there.
Go away.
Get a better hold on it.
And of course, if I go back to watch this episode, that's going to be the part of it that automatically scroll to.
Well, yeah, there was a video of the guy who did the voice of Jar Jar Binks.
I bought bear paws for Rosie's lunches, and she ate them all for breakfast today. A whole box of them.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Someone needs to rein that kid in. Stop eating food. And the pantry.
His comments on Jar Jar Binks, on whether or not he'd come back to do it again, were like, no, I've done my damage. Oh, also, if you want to get... what's that game that's free right now on Square Enix website? There's a game! Free!
The David Bowie game.
David Bowie game. All you have to do is type the name of the game in the coupon code box, and then you can get it for free. Omicron. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Omicron Persei 8. I mean, what?
So, to the 5
Laura.
people who downvoted my Patreon video, too fucking bad. Because guess what? Someone already signed up. Go fuck yourself.
Hell yeah.
It's also everybody who's awesome and not a complete douchebag says it's a fucking awesome idea. So, haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
That's right. Oh, downvote me. Oh, he's
Haters
begging,
are going to hate.
It's not e-begging to dumb shit. Jesus Christ.
It's,
Yeah,
seriously,
I
like,
agree.
you couldn't have made it clear. He just wants to, do
Spread the love
something
and joy
with
of
his
movie.
viewers. That could be fun.
Yeah, I wanted to provide a service to my viewers, in which since everyone is always asking me for fucking movie recommendations and PMs, how about this? Just sign up, and for a measly $5 total, I will pick you the best fucking movies. In fact, I'll give you a sneak peek this month, or I should say February's pick. If you sign up before February 1st, it's going to be F for Fake, Orson Welles' last theatrical film. Last finished film that he directed. It is an essential film to the modern cinematic landscape, and also YouTube. YouTube goes everything to Orson Welles.
Smell of parts.
These ones don't smell so good when they first open. These ones do, though. Oh, yeah. So I got some more battery brand, Ripple Cut.
Yay!
With 50% less sodium than no-name regular Ripple Cut potato chips.
Well, isn't that what you are? No name Ripple Cut potato chips.
And then...
Just 50% less sodium than us.
Oh, blue cheese. Ew. Can't see that on the label. Alright, no, this is buffalo wings and blue cheese. So
it's so good.
So actually probably be pretty good.
Yeah, it probably tastes more like buffalo wing.
We just found this post on Imager, and it's from Will Wheaton's Twitter. And it says, "New rule. I'm officially over people saying 'shut up, Wesley' to me, even in jest. From now on, I'm insta-blocking anyone who does that." And who responds to it? Patrick Stewart says, "Shut up, Will."
My munchies tonight are Munchies brand cheese slick fix. They contain rolled gold Doritos, Sun Chips, and Tito's.
What makes this image post so perfect and these Twitter posts so perfect is they are both blue-checked official.
They're official. Yeah,
they're
it's
official, actually them. I go, holy shit, that's hilarious.
Shut up, Will.
Shut up, Will. Someone at the very bottom posted the animated GIF of him going, Patrick Stewart going, "Shut up, Wesley."
I love Patrick Stewart. He's got such a great sense of humor.
Like the infamous anal sex sketch you told me about.
And I can just picture Will Wheaton sitting there reading that tweet and just going, "Well played. Well played." And then blocked.
I would have just responded with an all caps, "blocked."
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of new Criterion releases to talk about, eh?
Oh my god, Whit Stillman collection. Cannot wait to pick that up.
I'm excited for Bicycle Thieves so that I can finally watch that.
Oh, and Bicycle Thieves. Yeah, I have the DVD, but I should upgrade it.
Of course, The Graduate's also in there.
Inside Llewyn Davis.
Eh.
I already have that one.
I
Just
had
not
it.
the
I sold it.
Criterion.
Oh yeah.
And there goes that discussion. Let's talk about the Lemmy, shall we?
So the Whit Stillman collection is a collection of 3 films directed by Whit Stillman about essentially artsy-fartsy New Yorkers in the 90s, and they're actually these really beautiful films, and everyone should watch them, including Last Days of Disco, which was the last in that trilogy. No, thematic trilogy, so there's not like a through line other than theme.
Or perhaps we should discuss 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yes.
How it's a different. It's not even a Cloverfield movie. It's some other movie that they did reshoots for to add Cloverfield shit to.
Shut up! It's Cloverfield.
It's Cloverfield.
It was called the Cellar before.
It's Cloverfield 1.5.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, shit happens all the time.
Cloverfield.
90% of the Hellraiser series was that, actually.
Cloverfield from beginning to end.
I bet you'll see it at the end.
It was originally designed to be a Cloverfield movie.
I believe I found the weirdest animated GIF in existence.
In
existence.
Even weirder than all those ones from Japan that I found a while back.
It's a bold
You do
statement.
find some really fucking strange shit. Like some.
I don't even feel safe posting this in the chat. I'm going to post it in the private chat here.
We'll look at it and define whether or not it's safe.
What the fuck am I looking at?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
What the hell?
It's not inappropriate. It's just too fucking weird.
No, Eric, you're a cunt. Jesus.
Where are you?
What the fuck am I
What
looking
the hell?
I don't know. I need an
You're
adult.
way south.
Where's Mia when we need an adult?
Turn. Turn.
What the fuck?
Turn.
What is going on? Oh, hold on.
Keep turning. Stop moving.
Uh,
Who are you talking to?
No. If you want to get back to where you just were up north.
The
He's on the
hell?
No, turn up. Go a little more left. Yeah, right there. Go straight.
What are you talking about?
Things.
Oh, sorry.
Confused.
He was trying to direct somebody into his anal G spot, man. Gotta give him a moment.
Are you
Little
seeing
left,
it?
little left.
No, I.
yes. Oh god, now there's two of them.
Yes, I called Erica because you were shoving it.
So it looks like Danny Trejo in a purple leotard getting his foot massaged by a skinless mole.
It sounds better when you say it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a fucking mole rat. A naked mole rat.
Naked mole rat, which apparently gives a wicked foot massage.
It has
Who knew?
two giant amorphous feet.
Yes,
Yeah, it's not very accurately represented.
it is very
I don't think
strange.
anything is very accurately represented in this entire.
Well, the
Well, it
tattoo
was
on Danny Trejo's chest is. That's about it.
Yeah.
Rosita.
See, this is what happens when you scour Imager at 1 in the morning.
That's right, it is 1 a.m. for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so if everyone's game, I would like to resurrect a little something from the Stickam days here.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
That,
Ooh.
that I know everyone really enjoyed at the time, and I thought it was worth revisiting to
Fuck this.
have it on the record to some extent. It's a pair of books. There's a pair of books that I received a while back entitled "Anguished English," and one of the particularly funny segments in this that we always enjoyed was the world according to student bloopers. Now, what this is a collection of different things from all over the world, whether it be things seen on road signs or menus or job applications or student essays and things like that, in which the English language is just completely butchered. So, in this particular case, no, it's not English though. This is English-speaking first language people who just butcher things about it, like I just did when I was trying to describe it there. Intentional, or was it? So anyway, so what this is a collection of, I guess, from history essays from students ranging from the 8th grade up to college level, and a compilation of all the best bad bits from them to put together a definitive history of the world, according to these student mistakes. So here we go. So we won't do all of them. It's quite lengthy. So I figured we'd go up from the the dawn of civilization to the fall of the Roman Empire. I think is probably a pretty good stretch here. And if we want to keep going, we'll keep going. All right, everybody ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go. It's not still on Danny Trejo, is it? Is it
No.
on me again?
Thank God.
Where am I? What's going on? Okay, here we go. Okay. And if anyone would like to buy these books, I'll include Amazon links just to properly promote them and stuff. Okay. Ancient Egypt was inhabited by mummies, and they all wrote in hydraulics. They lived in the Sahara Desert, the Sahara Desert, and traveled by Camelot. Now, bear in mind, these are all genuine. These aren't made up. These are from actual essays. This is real. The climate of the Sahara is such that the inhabitants have to live elsewhere. So certain areas of the desert are cultivated by irritation.
Oh yeah.
The pyramids. The pyramids are a range of mountains between France and Spain.
Wrong.
The Egyptians built the pyramids in the shape of a huge triangular cube.
How? How did they do it?
How did they fuck that up? I don't even get that. The pyramids are a mountain range? What?
The Bible is full of interesting caricatures. In the first book of the Bible, Genesis, Adam and Eve were created from an apple tree. One of their children, Cain, asked, "Am I my brother's son?"
What? Jesus, that's wrong.
Apparently, first MILF, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. God asked Abraham to sacrifice Isaac on Mount Montezuma. Jacob, son of Isaac, stole his brother's birthmark. Jacob was a patriarch who brought up his 12 sons to be patriarchs, but they did not take to it.
What?
One of Jacob's sons, Joseph, gave refuse to the Israelites.
Here, take my trash. I don't want it. You take it. You take it.
Pharaoh forced the Hebrew slaves to make bread without straw.
What?
Moses led them to the Red Sea, where they made unleavened bread, which is bread made without any ingredients.
What?
Afterwards,
That's the dumbest sentence ever written.
Afterwards, Moses went up on Mount Sinai.
Mount Sinai.
Went up on Mount Sinai to get the 10 Commandments. He died before he ever reached Canada.
I just what?
David was a Hebrew king skilled at playing the lyre. L-I-A-R. He fought with the Finkelstein, a race of people who lived in biblical times. Solomon, one of David's sons, had 300 wives and 700 porcupines.
What? Army of porcupines. Invade. Just try getting those fuckers out your living room. I'm just saying.
Later came Job, who had one trouble after another. Eventually, he lost all his cattle and all his children and had to go live alone with his wife in the desert. The Greeks were a highly sculptured people, and without them, we wouldn't have history. The Greeks invented 3 kinds of columns: Corinthian, Ironic, and Doric.
Dork?
And built the apocalypse. They also had myths. A myth is a female moth.
Excuse me, myth?
Myth?
One myth says that the mother of Achilles dipped him in the river Styx until he became intolerable.
Oh my god.
Man, this river stinks.
You see in there.
You're intolerable. Ugh. Put the baby away.
Achilles appears in the Iliad by Homer. Homer also wrote The Oddity, in which Penelope was the last hardship that Ulysses endured on his journey.
Oh god.
Actually, Homer was not written by Homer, but by another man of that name.
What? What?
Socrates was a famous Greek teacher who went around giving people advice. They killed him. Socrates died from an overdose of wedlock. He was married to death. After his death, his career suffered a dramatic decline. In the Olympic Games, Greeks ran races, jumped, hurled the biscuits, and threw the Java. Hurling biscuits and throwing Java. The reward to the victor was a coral wreath.
Oh, yeah.
That would hurt. Here you go. Ow!
Glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
pointy.
It's like a pile of broken glass. Why?
The government of Athens was democratic because people took the law into their own hands. There were no wars in Greece as the mountains were so high that they couldn't climb over to see what their neighbors were doing. When they fought with the Persians, the Greeks were outnumbered because the Persians had more men. Well, that makes sense. Eventually, the Romans conquered the Greeks. History calls people Romans because they never stayed in one place for very long. Wow. Really?
Wow.
They were Roman. Just kept roaming along. Julius Caesar extinguished himself on the battlefields of Gaul. The Ides of March murdered him.
I'm on fire! Oh my God! Take me to the fields of Gaul! Oh, thank Jesus!
The Ides of March murdered him because they thought he was going to be made king. Dying, he gasped out the words, "Tee-hee, Brutus."
What?
Tee-hee, Brutus.
I have no words.
Nero was a cruel tyranny who would torture his poor subjects by playing the fiddle to them. Rome came to have too many luxuries and baths. At Roman banquets, the guests wore garlics in their hair.
Sorry.
They took 2 baths in 2 days, and that's the cause of the fall of Rome. Today, Rome is full of fallen arches.
Oh.
And there you go. So that brings us up to the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, ladies and gentlemen. So perhaps next week we'll continue on with the Middle Ages and see where it goes from there.
Originally spelled R-O-A-M-I-N. Just saying. Roman.
Roman. R-O-A-M-I-N.
Yep, Romans.
Roman. Who's sneezing their brains out over there?
Your brother.
Oh, of course. He never just sneezes once. Uh-oh, he sneezed. He'll be going all night now.
It's not spring yet.
What?
I said it, but it's not spring yet. It's winter.
Well, on that note, I need to bow out because I gotta sleep because I got work.
Night, Irish gamer.
Peace, bro.
All right, have a good night.
That was the history of the world according to very poorly written student essays from Anguished English by Richard Lederer. Check out the description for some kind of Amazon link at some point and check it out. I am assuming at this point it's still in print. I don't know, but if it is, then you'll find it down there. If not, well, good luck. eBay is your friend.
That'll definitely be a book I'm going to be adding to my wonderfully eclectic collection of literature. It would make Peter Griffin very proud.
And if you like it, there's also a second one, more Anguished English.
I bet there should be a ton of those, man. So many of those.
Yes. I do expect to own
wellspring of hilarity.
one of those books about your cat and one of those books about your dog. Preferably the one how you know your cat is trying to plot your death.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
And what your dog is really saying. Or something. Something like that. But anyway. Good night.
Good night. The one I really like that I have, of course, is 5 Very Good Reasons to Punch a Dolphin in the Mouth.
So there's a Bride and a Revenge of Anguish.
Oh, really?
Anguished English, yeah.
Oh, there's more. Awesome. I will have to get them. They are all hilarious. Did we lose Stout?
No.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
Stout?
we did.
Did he pull the Irish goodbye?
What the fuck?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we did. He just disappeared.
Oh well. Fuck him. He's a loser anyway.
Why, Stout? I bet he crashed or something.
Probably, or he lost his powers.
I've been like addicted to this Minecraft game this last few days.
Oh,
Right?
there you go.
It's ridiculous.
What's going on?
I discovered Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's too
oh
late.
so you're new to the Minecraft party as well?
Yes.
Yes, I too have only just recently discovered Minecraft, and now I understand.
I'm just trying to find a goddamn horse to ride because I got a saddle and everything.
Nice. Are you playing survival mode
I'm not sure.
or adventure
playing
mode?
Adventure, I think.
I like to play survival mode.
I like doing creative. I like to build shit.
Creative is
like,
fun too.
I treat it like infinite Lego, you know.
Yeah, I like creative to just kind of look around and check out all the different shit you can do.
You can build
Rosie's
I think
all
that's
about-
what we're doing.
Rosie's all about creative mode.
Yep.
I just like taking my way to the bottom, see what's there.
Bedrock.
Usually
Always bedrock.
bedrock or lava, depending where you are.
Well,
Living on the flow.
if you get rid of the lava, it's then bedrock. You can that's what you hit when you hit the bottom.
That is true, yes.
Just fill the blocks with lava in and then dig through it
Yeah.
to the next layer.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man. Love that game.
Like, as a survival game, I actually really enjoy it because there's a lot of different ways you can deal with the various treacheries of the world. And then it's still completely open. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. You can go ahead and build a portal to the end and go and fight the Ender Dragon, and there you go.
And I've seen I've seen the same things like one-to-one reductions of the Enterprise.
Yes, I've seen that. Amazing.
I've been to Helm's Deep. Like a full-scale Helm's Deep. That's pretty fucking cool.
Crazy.
Lord of the Rings, for those who don't get that.
It's amazing.
There's a Hogwarts or two out there.
Rosie's been watching this series on YouTube called a Minecraft series called Survival Island.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a couple guys, like two friends, playing Minecraft. But the Survival Island is like they get there, it's just this island, and there's all these guys saying all the different tasks that they have to accomplish while they're there. So it's all like, some easy stuff to do, and then some that's not so easy that you have to go through quite a few steps in order to be able to do. But just starting off on a basic island, and these are your tasks. Go do it, and it's cool. And she's been enjoying that. But there's a shit ton of YouTube videos about Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Basically, why I haven't bothered doing any of my sessions, because isn't that market kind of saturated by now?
Yeah, but maybe your fans are interested in taking a tour of your properties every now and then, to see upgrades. You don't have to do a lot of videos, but
That's true.
it'd be really cool to see what you've built and all that stuff and what you got.
Yeah. I haven't actually gone back into my survival game for a little while.
And then you should take random tours of things that Rosie has built. And she has like 1 million save games. You just go and visit random
yeah.
games and do videos about that.
That's definitely something I should do. Or she decides to go and destroy them all on a whim.
Exactly.
As kids can do sometimes. They have their little moods.
Yep. Or delete them to make room because she's used up all the space on the hard drive with saves.
Yeah. I don't think there's a limit on that. You can just keep on adding. Well, they may be lower on salt, but they sure aren't lower on grease.
What, kitty? Do you want out?
Rub the wall and see if it goes clear.
I gotta go let the cat
That's
out.
right.
I'll be right back. The cat wants out.
Let me out.
I was watching some Simpsons clips, Sean, and I rediscovered an absolute laugh out loud moment
Oh no.
that I hadn't seen it and I'd forgotten about it and I just died laughing.
Yeah.
It's the episode where they go to Japan
Include Japan.
It's the infamous one with the seizure robot show.
Oh, I think so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think
But
so.
it's the clip when they first get to the hotel. And then Homer, instead of sliding the doors open, just walks through all the paper doors.
Oh, right.
He's like, oh, here's our room. Then throws the bags in the closet and then rips through the bathroom door. Like, Homer, you're supposed to slide the doors open.
Rip.
And then there was the Bart turns on the TV and there's like the toilet cam or whatever. Like, hey, look, Dad's on TV, and he sits down on the toilet. He's like, that's better. And then you hear the Marge and the kids screaming in the other room.
What season is that one in?
It was like 10 or 11.
Okay. Yeah, I know I've seen it. I recognize the parts you're talking about. I can't remember when I last watched it, though. Oh, I think we're out of steam, folks. We're out of steam. We've run this show into the ground.
Well, I did have a video to share, but everybody's disappeared tonight, so
Yeah, save it for next time.
save it for next week.
Next time. Alrighty. I think we're going to call it. I'm calling it. It's dead. We're getting out of here. So have yourselves a wonderful week, everybody. Lots of cool stuff coming up. Actually, SNI fans, be sure to tune in to my channel on Wednesday at 6 p.m., where we'll finally be checking out the first 10 seconds video that I've been talking about for ages. So I did a 2014 edition and 2015 edition. The 2014 edition is going up this Wednesday, so check that out. It's lots of fun. It's not very long. It's only the first 10 seconds or so of every episode from that year, to see what kind of randomness we start off our shows with, and to give everybody a little taste of the craziness that we get up to. Alrighty, so we'll see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.
Anal fissures.